Hello ladies and gentlemen, a very warm welcome to this video, a very warm welcome to another video of mine. Well, today I'm gonna talk about the Scorpio moon sign, Scorpio ascendant people. I'm gonna tell y'all how your month of May 2021 would be. At the starting of the month, the planet Ketu will be in your ascendant or over your moon sign. In your second house, in the Sagittarius sign, there will be moon. In the third house, in its own sign, forming a Sasha Yoga, will be the planet Saturn. In the fourth house, in the Aquarius sign, there will be Jupiter. And in the sixth house, there will be Sun and Venus in the Aries sign, and Sun will be in its exalted sign. In the seventh house, in its exalted sign, there will be Rahu and Mercury. And in the eighth house, there will be Mars in the sign of Gemini. So your ascendant lord, your moon sign lord will be in the eighth house. Though it will be in an inauspicious house, but because Jupiter will be aspecting the planet Mars, hence it will neutralize the bad effects of the planet Mars. Well, Scorpio moon sign, Scorpio ascendant people, I have something to tell y'all. I want to tell y'all that in the month of May 2021, you need to depend on yourself. Up until now, you have been depending on others. You have been depending on others for emotional support, financial support, mental support, physical support. But in the month of May 2021, I'd request you all to be dependent on yourself, rely on yourself rather than others. This attitude of yours, depending on others, is not gonna do any good to you. In fact, it is making you weak mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and physically. For instance, maybe some of y'all have been depending on others to earn money. Some of y'all have been depending on others to get some emotional support. Some of y'all have been depending on others to get some physical support. But at this point in time, in the month of May 2021, I'd suggest you all depend on yourself. Don't rely on others on any sort of help for yourself. Help yourself, because God helps those who help themselves. I know and am fully aware that you are very strong mentally. You are very strong emotionally. You are very strong physically. But by showing your dependency on others at this point in time, you are letting them take advantage of you. So, my request to y'all would be that if you want to make progress, if you want to see success, if you want to be a strong person, and you want to accomplish all your goals and dreams of life, then you have to depend on yourself. You have to tell yourself that you are the champion. You have to tell yourself that defeat and retreat is not in your dictionary. You have to tell yourself that you are the strongest. You have to tell yourself that you can do it. You have to remind yourself that God is with you. And from my end, I want to tell you all that you are a masterpiece, because you are the piece of the master, and the master is God. So if you do these things which I am telling you all to do, then there will be no looking back on your life, and your life will be very smooth for you in the future. So please rely on yourself. Please depend on yourself for everything you are doing in your life in the month of May 2021. Well, now let me start predicting about the Scorpio moon sign, Scorpio ascendant people. Let me start with people who are doing a job or who are finding a job for themselves. Well, for people who are finding a job for themselves, let me tell you all that this is gonna be a fantastic month for you all. There is a strong chance of you getting a job in the month of May 2021. This is good news for y'all, and you will realize what I am telling y'all is absolutely correct. Though you may not get a salary as per your expectation in that job, but still I'd encourage y'all, I'd request y'all to go ahead and join that company, that organization, because later on there is a strong possibility of a hike in your salary package. So, whatever the salary package is, just join that company, just join that organization. Well, for people who are doing a job, let me tell you all that this is gonna be a fantastic month for you all. You will see yourself progressing in that organization, in that company where you are working at this moment. You will excel in your work at your workplace. And your bosses and superiors are gonna acknowledge and appreciate the work you have been doing for that company. And the great work which you will be doing during this time will be a basis for your future promotions and your future progress in that particular company, in that particular organization. The only source of worry would be that your peers and colleagues might be jealous of you at this point in time, and they might try to tarnish your image in front of your bosses and superiors. They might be very jealous of you and your growing popularity in that company or that organization. Well, for business people, this is gonna be a tremendous month. And if you have been trying to start a new business for yourself, then probably this is the month where you can start. But for all other business people, for people who are already doing a business, let me tell you all that you are gonna earn a lot of money during this time. Your business is gonna multiply at this point in time. There will be several customers added to your existing list of customers. And if you want to expand your business, then probably this would be the right time. All you need to be careful of is your employees at this point in time, because they might try to spoil your reputation, your company's reputation in front of your customers. So you need to watch them at this particular moment. Well, on the health front, this is gonna be a great time for y'all. All your past health problems are gonna end at this particular moment. If you were suffering from any sort of illness, any sort of disease, then I want to tell you all that you will be recovering from that illness, from that disease very quickly. And for those people who are having a chronic disease and there were some complications arising from that chronic disease, let me tell you all that those complications might end forever during the month of May 2021. You might find a medicine which will cure you. You might find a doctor who will cure you at this particular moment. You are gonna be in the pink of health in the month of May 2021. Well, for people who are in love, let me tell you all that this is gonna be a very good month for y'all. You and your love partner are gonna enjoy a lot at this point in time. You and your love partner are gonna support each other mentally, emotionally, physically. And I wouldn't be surprised if y'all support each other financially as well. All your previous misunderstandings with each other are gonna end at this point in time. And the only source of problem will be your friends or near or dear ones. They might try to create a misunderstanding between you and your love partner. So my suggestion to y'all would be beware of such friends and relatives. Well, for students, this is gonna be a fantabulous time for y'all. The concentration, the focus which you had lost on your studies, you will regain that focus, that concentration once again. You will be able to grasp, understand and comprehend all those subjects which you weren't able to until this point. In fact, I'd go a step further and tell y'all that you are going to master some of the subjects which you always wanted to. The only source of mass distraction would be the opposite sex. You'd be thinking too much about the opposite sex, hence you will lose some focus, some concentration on your studies. My suggestion to y'all would be not to mingle with the opposite sex at this point in time, because this is a very crucial time for y'all in respect to your studies at this point in time. Well, for married people, this is gonna be a great month as well. It is gonna be an awesome time for y'all. You are gonna stay with each other in complete harmony. And I wouldn't be surprised that your spouse will go out of their way to help you in everything you are doing. They are gonna support you in everything you will be doing at this particular moment. Your spouse is gonna make you very comfortable at this particular moment, and you and your spouse are gonna ensure that you all remain in complete harmony with each other. All your past differences between you and your spouse will end at this particular moment, and y'all are going to make sure that your family remains in harmony as well. Well, for people who are in the stock market, let me tell you all that this is gonna be a great time for y'all. I'm telling y'all that you will be making a lot of money in the stock market during the month of May 2021. There is a strong chance of you multiplying your money on your investments you had made in the stock market earlier. And I'd suggest you all to book some profits if you are seeing some profits on your investments. Take some money off the table at this particular moment. If you want to make fresh investments in the stock market, then my suggestion to y'all would be that do it in several tranches, not in one go. For people who gamble in the stock market or somewhere else, let me tell y'all that this is not gonna be a good time for y'all. There is a strong chance of you losing your hard-earned money at this point in time, and you might end up getting depressed and dejected because of the money you will be losing in gambling this month. So my suggestion to y'all would be avoid and ignore gambling during the month of May 2021, because the results for you can be dire. Well, for people who are in debt, let me tell you all that this is gonna be a fantastic month for y'all. You will be finding some money, some resources to start paying that loans debt you have taken. You'll comfortably be paying your EMIs and your installment of those loans which you had taken earlier. And for those people who haven't been able to pay a single EMI or a single installment of that loan, I'd suggest you all to go and talk to your creditors this month. There is a strong possibility that your creditors may remove a large chunk of that loan you had taken from them. I mean, you might have to pay just a fraction of that loan amount you had taken from them. Your creditors are gonna unusually be very friendly to you at this particular moment, and this might reduce a lot of financial burden for you in the future. So don't lose that opportunity, because your creditors might settle that loan very quickly with you at a fraction of what you were supposed to pay to them. If you are applying for a fresh loan, let me tell you all shouldn't go for it at this particular moment. Well, Scorpio moon sign, Scorpio ascendant people, here is something else for y'all. I want to tell y'all that I make a very special amulet, a very special locket, a very special pendant for all you Scorpio moon sign, Scorpio ascendant people. Well, if you are facing any sort of problems, any sort of difficulties, any sort of worries, any sort of sorrows, any sort of miseries, any sort of predicaments, any sort of ordeals, any sort of hurdles and obstacles in your life, and you have tried enough to overcome those problems and difficulties, but you haven't succeeded as yet, then I'd request you all to wear this particular amulet. And besides this, if you wear this amulet, it will help you to earn money in your life. It will help you to see richness in your life. It will help you to become a positive person in your life. It will show you success and prosperity in your life. It will make you experience peace, tranquility and calmness in your life. And if for some reason life has knocked you down, then this particular amulet, this particular locket will help you to rise up once again in life and run towards your success, which we all want. Well, this is a godly amulet. this is a religious amulet, and this particular religious amulet can be worn by any person of any religion, because I believe that there is only one God in this universe. I'm talking about that God who has created this universe, who has invented this universe and all the things in it, including us. If there were different gods who had created this universe, who had invented this universe, then the color of the human blood would be different in different human beings. But that is not the case. The color of the blood is red in all human beings on this planet Earth. So you can understand there is only one God in this universe who has created this universe. Well, the name of that God may be different. We may call that God by different names. That doesn't matter. But basically we are all worshipping that one God, that same God. Hence, this particular religious amulet can be worn by any person of any religion. Well, this pretty much completes my video on Scorpio moon sign, Scorpio ascendant people for the month of May 2021. If you want specific predictions about yourself, then you can contact me directly. Well, like I always say, that if you wish to know your future through astrology and you are determined to live the best possible version of yourself, well, one must always try to live his or her best version of themselves, because there is only one life to live. There is no duplicate of a life. You won't get a chance to live this particular life once again. So it is better you live the best version of yourself. And besides that, if you want to earn a lot of money in your life, if you want to see success and prosperity in your life, if you want to experience richness in your life, if you want to be a positive person in your life, if you want to experience peace, tranquility and calmness in your life, which is most important for human beings, and you are hell-bent on taking your life from the ridiculous to the sublime, from the low point to the high point, from nothing to something, then you can contact me over WhatsApp. My WhatsApp number has been given on this video. Have a great day and a great month of May 2021. God bless you all. Jai Mata Di. Jai Ma Kali.